Hello there, this is the boy and his dog, and welcome to Retro Edition, a channel that loves retro games from the Atari 2600 all the way up to the PS2 era. Wednesdays and Fridays are all about the Evercade as I continue my mission to play and review every single game on the system, old and new. In today's video we are heading to the Evercade Arcades to take a look at Double Dragon 3 The Rosetta Stone, the fourth game for the first Evercade Cart, the Technos Arcade Collection. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Double Dragon 3, The Rosetta Stone. Mission 1, America.
Billy and Jimmy went on a journey to complete their martial arts. On their return home 2 years later, they met a fortune teller named Haruku. Find the 3 Rosetta Stones, then go to Egypt. There you will find the world's strongest enemy, but beware, no one has come back alive, she tells them. Thus begins a violent world tour. Well, it's nice not to begin with their girlfriend getting murdered, isn't it? Maybe they gave up on having girlfriends. Maybe girls gave up on dating them. It would put you off, wouldn't it? Knowing your boyfriend's shenanigans could at any moment put you 6 feet under. But I digress. I will admit, when I first cracked open the box and had a brief play, I wasn't that impressed. Though the graphics are much more detailed than the second entry, it felt like it had gone stylistically in a different way, and the movements and animations felt a little bit jerky to me. However, after a decent amount of time with the game, I've actually grown rather fond of it. I like that we get to visit different locations around the world and there's more of a story running through it, however briefly, so the whole thing feels much grander and more epic than before. However, we must talk about the elephant in the room, the in-game shop. At the start of most stages there's a door you can enter to reach a shop. In this shop you can buy upgrades, weapons and health. The kick is, it doesn't use in-game money, it uses real-world money, or it did. The game asks you to insert more coins into the arcade machine to pay for these boosts. Could this be the earliest DLC or pay-to-win game ever made? As this is on the Evercade, however, this is no longer an issue. With unlimited credits you can buy the store out if you so wish. But it does beg the question, was the difficulty increased more than it would have been simply to make people pay for the upgrades? I mean, it's kind of genius in a way for its time, and now it's just a fun little oddity. I wonder if many other arcade games from around that time pulled similar stunts. If not, then I quite like the uniqueness of it. An interesting bonus to the shop is instead of buying extra lives, you buy extra men which you take control of if your character falls. They all look unique in size, style and how they attack, and they appear to be random, so you could get the same character a few times in a row, or they could all be different. Another welcome addition is a free player option, making the VS essential to get the most enjoyment out of this game. Though it's still fun in single player, a little intense towards the end, with the same issues the previous entry had. Bad guys made a sponge. I really was surprised how much I ended up enjoying this title. It seems to have enough different elements to help it stand out from the crowd of scrolling beat-em-ups all the time, and the fair few I've played on the Evercade. It's another great addition to the Evercade library. If you've made it here to the end of the video, thank you very much for joining me. Please leave a thumbs up or a comment if you would like. But either way, I'm just chuffed you poked your head in the door to take a gander. And until next time, be seeing you.